have told y'all before, some people are governed by their emotions. And if you want to be emotional, stick around for this story. Because this is the most disgusting and despicable thing that I have ever in my life heard about. Why? And trust me, I've heard of some disgusting and despicable things. It's because it involves infants. Infants, human beings that are unable to defend themselves. Human beings that are unable to fend for themselves. And when grown human beings, grown now, adults, because this young lady we are about to talk about is 18. She's a grown woman. She's grown. She's able to vote. She's able to join the army, so she's able to go overseas and delete people. So when a person like that preys on the young, and y'all would never guess as to why she did what she did. For attention. For attention. And now y'all have to remember, we live in the attention era, where everyone is seeking attention because social media has made it so accessible for you to get constant attention from everyone around the world. And when you don't get that attention, you feel some type of way. And so I don't know what it was about this young lady and why she wasn't getting the type of attention she wanted, but she seeked it in the wrong place and by doing the wrong thing. Let's get into this story. And I hope some of y'all who advocate for the wrong things, yeah, y'all advocate for some of the wrong things, especially when it comes to race, when it comes to color. Y'all advocate for the wrong things because some of y'all are actually going to say you don't care because the infants, the babies are of another race that's not yours, that's not similar to yours. They don't look like you. So yes, you're going to say that. Some people are probably going to turn away once they see exactly who we're talking about. Yes, y'all will. Because deep down inside, you have that bit of racism inside of you. And I don't care what other YouTubers, what other people have told you, black people cannot be racist. That's bullshit. I'm here to tell y'all that's straight up bullshit because they will try to come up with everything in order to justify one group of people hating another group of people. I thought that's what racism was. So of course, they add more to it, more context to it, saying you cannot be racist because you can't control another race and their outcome. You cannot control systematically, you cannot control another race, so that's why you can't be racist. I say bullshit. But let's get into this story real quick, and y'all tell me how y'all feel in the comment section about this young lady and what she did.
We have some horribly sad news tonight about the death of an 11-month-old boy at a daycare in Savage. Police say 18-year-old 𝗂𝗲𝗄𝗂, a child care worker, has confessed to strangling the little boy and a 4-month-old girl at the center last fall. Eric 𝗧𝗲𝗲 is live tonight in Savage to tell us about this break in the case. Eric?
Kevin, there were tears in the eyes of Savage police investigators, along with the mayor of Savage, who spoke alongside family of one of the victims when those new details were shared here at Savage City Hall this afternoon. Police say the teenager who worked at the child care center allegedly confessed to suffocating the victims.
From the moment Harvey was born, he filled our world with sunshine.
𝗂𝗲𝗄𝗂𝗲 was about to celebrate his first birthday when he mysteriously died in September after being dropped off at Rocking Horse Ranch childcare in Savage. Harvey's family has held close to his memory ever since as they've waited for answers.
Harvey, every day we ask ourselves why it had to be you. Every day we live with the pain of what happened to you.
Savage police say it's taken months of interviews, examining evidence, and waiting for lab results to lead to the arrest of 18-year-old 𝗂𝗲𝗄𝗂, who had worked at Rocking Horse Ranch for only 3 weeks.
This is a heartbreaking case that has shaken our entire community.
Savage Police Chief Brady Jewell says Russell had been a suspect since she had been caring for Harvey and a second little girl. Investigators say both children experienced medical distress at the center, but it took months to piece together what happened to them.
Can I tell y'all something? And I'm going to be honest. This is one of the reasons why I advocate for strong families. This is one of the reasons why I advocate for strong communities. This is one of the reasons why I advocate for a man going out into the world, busting his ass and working to provide for his family, while the mother, the woman, the wife, she stays home and takes care of what, people? She takes care of the kids. It's that simple. Because a lot of this could be avoided. I'm not going to say could have been avoided because it's happened and there's nothing we could do about it. But a lot of this could have been avoided because we know there are sick people out there in the world. And you mean to tell me you feel safe? Some of y'all feel safe dropping your children off with a complete stranger. Someone you don't know anything about, who might have mental issues, who might be sick in the head, who might be seeking attention. That's exactly why they are saying Thea did this. She was seeking attention. She did it for attention. I know y'all have heard about the family member that makes the other family member sick in order to get empathy from people. Yes, it happens. I forget the name of it. There's a term for it, but it happens. So you mean to tell me you don't think a stranger, a complete stranger who does not love your kids like you love your kids, matter of fact, who doesn't even love your kids, period, you don't think they're able to do some shit like this as far as suffocating your child, your infant, a 4-month-old? This is why I said this is the most despicable thing I've ever seen, because those infants, those babies, those small children could not fend nor protect themselves. And this grown-ass human being did what? She did what? She took their lives. She took their lives for no reason. For no reason at all. I wanted some attention. So you weren't getting enough attention for social media? Show a titty or two. You'll get attention. Trust and believe. You'll get attention then. But instead, you went to work those 2 mornings when you suffocated those 2 children. And that's what you chose to do. Despicable and nasty. And I don't care, again, what race, what color, what creed. Wrong is wrong, people, and y'all know this shit. But of course, you're going to come up with reasons as to why. And this is not to say you should hate another group of people, because you will have people that watch this and say, oh my gosh, I can't stand it. She had to be black. It had to be a black person. No, I've heard of this happening with white people too that did the same thing. Despicable human beings. When are y'all going to get it through your head? It's not a color thing. It's about the person themselves. There's despicable human beings everywhere you turn. They might be behind you at your local grocery store. They might be in front of you at the red light, at the stop sign. They might be your coffee barista or the person preparing your burger or your sandwich at your nearest restaurant. Either way, they're despicable human beings. And it doesn't matter what color or shape, creed, form they are.
Jewell says they had evidence to make an arrest on Tuesday, at which point Russell spoke again to detectives.
During the questioning, Thea confessed to intentionally suffocating the 2 children in an attention-seeking act. She provided detailed descriptions of how she carried out the attempts against the life of the first victim on 2 separate occasions. And she confessed to the murder of 𝗷𝗆𝗄𝗂𝗋.
A revelation that police say allowed them to finally tell Harvey's family what happened. Harvey's grandmother says he will never be forgotten.
But we promise that every day we will say your name. Every day we will continue to fight for you.
Disgusting.
And in the end, we will make sure that justice has been served.
This is disgusting. And I promise you, they are going to throw the book at her. I hope she knows this. They're going to throw the book at her. They're going to put her under the jail. No, they're going to put her under the jail in a box. That's what they're going to do with her. And then when she goes into that prison, When she goes into that prison, y'all have to remember, prisoners do not take people who harm children lightly. Remember this, they don't. I know for a fact in the male prisons they don't, and I know for a fact in the female prisons they don't, because you have mothers in there. Think about that for a second. You have the most gangster mothers in those prisons. And they have children, and their children have children, so they're grandmothers. So they know what's going on. They know that you should not harm a child. This is the lowest of the low that you could ever do as a human being, because those children, those small infants, are unable to fend or defend themselves. And you as a grown-ass adult know this. And for you to suffocate them, it's despicable. And it's the lowest of the lowest act that you could ever do. And honestly, I hope they throw the book at her and she never gets out. Because it could have been my child, it could have been your child, it could have been her child, it could have been anyone's child that this happened to. And our thoughts and prayers go to these families, because once you lose a life, you can never get it back. Until next time.
If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more content.